Hi everyone, Shell here, Shell's Nails. So today I'm going to do some press-ons for myself. These are going to be cowgirl nails, so a couple of them will just be simple. So we'll do them first. And I'm going to use, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this. No, I'm not. This one. Don't mind me. Right, so because I don't want these to be bulky, so that's the last thing you want is your press-ons bulky. Don't want to keep them as thin as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just chemically etch them with primer so that they're sticky. As you can see, that's sticking to there now. That's the easiest way to. Let me do them all while I'm here. So this just, you can do it with acetone if you want. You can swipe it with acetone. That'll do it as well. I don't really want to put base coat on because I think it just adds a layer that I don't really need. I don't like my nails to be thick. So that's that. These are press-ons, and as you can see, these aren't thick. So yeah. That should do it. So there we go. Any primer will do. That just happens to be the not polished one. Yeah, so is it this nail? Which nail? This nail. I need not that one. This one. It's alright, I'll cut all that shit out. Just confusing myself. So this is Madame Glam. It's called Little Toto. So it's important that you don't go over the edges, because obviously that will make it around underneath, and then at the top is the same. So I've got hardly anything on my brush when I do the top bit. Right, and we are going to have 2 coats of that, because that'll be quite sheer. So that's that one. I'll do the other ones off camera. Okay, so the little finger is in the lamp, and we're going to do the pointer finger in this pale blue. These are beautiful blues. But again, I'm trying to keep as much polish as possible away from the edges. So I'm just dry brushing that really up there, so it's nice and thin. Will this need 2 coats? Probably not, because I'm going to be, in a minute. I've just made it worse. Well done. Well done, Michelle, for making it worse. There we are, streak free that time. So that one we're going to use this. Where's me? Right, here we go. My little palette. These are just little clear things, and I have this off to the side. I've got a little sponge with me dibber dabber thing, so I'm just making sure that there's no fuzzies on it. I'll just pop that to the side, and then don't need that one. There we go. Right, so just get a little bit of the dark one on my palette. And now we're just going to dibby dab it Dibby dabby dibby dab. Like so. And get that in the lamp. While that's in the lamp, I'm going to wipe the tacky layer off the pinky. Now normally, if I was doing a set for something, I would, what's the word? I would mat that, but because I want to put them on my nails, I want them as thin as possible. And we're going to do a little bit of cow print. So, hang on, let me tell you what these are. So I've got Sleepy Eyes, I've got Tidal Glow, and Little Toto is that one. Now Little Toto is I use as a base, but it's got a, I don't know if you can see a glitter in it. It's very cute. So we want the brow for cow print, and that one is Beantown. If you haven't got Beantown, maybe it's Food Coma or something like that might do. And I'm going to have some black. Obviously that's perfect black. And then I've got this one as well, which is El Rey. Right, that should be done. So we'll give it another dibby dab. Dib dab dib dab dib dib dab dib. Just want it to look sort of denim-y. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to put shit on it. That gives the idea of denim anyway. Well, I think it does. Right, so that's that one done. Back to the pinky. Get me that. I've got my little jar. Mrs. B made me the lovely little jar, so I thought I'd keep all the tools in that I'm going to use for this set. How good's that? I just thought that would be much easier. Right, let's see. So this has got me black on. I may have had a play before I did this. Excuse me while I blow my nose. My husband has been kind enough to give me his cord. It's very kind of him. Like, having allergies wasn't bad enough. So cow print is more splodges than anything. So outer shape splodges like that, I think. We'll have one up here. Doesn't have to be any rhyme or reason, does it? A few little splodges. And then I'm going to get another brush because I can't be bothered to clean that one. And then we're going to have some other splodges. I don't know what sort of cow has brown and black, but I want brown and black, so that's what my cow's having. The splodgier the better. As long as they're not too thick, so they won't cure. Let's have a few black dots, I think, just to finish it off. And a brown one in there. Will that do? There we are. Get that chin the lamp. And then now that those ones are done, let's move them out the way. And we've got this one again. I think I might just do a little bit more dibby dabby. Dib dab dib dab dib dab dib. I think we'll call that a day. for that. I think that looks sort of denim-y. There we go. Get that shit in the lab. So we've got these two out of here. Need some base coat. So I'm going to base coat this one because it'll be lumpy bumpy with it having the cow print on. Try and do that as thinly as I possibly can at that end. There we are, just hold it upside down for 5, just let it pull into the middle. Hopefully that light line, that's a lot better. I don't mind a little bit of lumpy bumpiness, but I don't want a load of lumpy bumpiness. Got them out the lamp. Right, so this one, I'm going to take the tacky layer off again. I normally wear gloves, but I haven't put any on. Hey ho. So get the tacky layer off. Just going to do the edge of that a little file. Looked a bit wonky donkey. So I think that looks a little bit denim-y, sort of. It'll do shmoo. So now we are going to put some stickers on. There's my stickers. So I want a one of them. And I want a snake, even though I don't really want a snake. Yeah, I've got a snake there, right, that's fine. So I've got them. I've just remembered I need to do the thing round the outside first. So, bring the little palette back. And I'm going to have a little dot of black just there. And I'm going to use the chrome top coat. I haven't got much of this left. I've got it on order, but don't know when it'll come. I mean, to be fair, there is other things you can use, but I just love it because it works every time without fail. So it's not called chrome mirror top coat now, it's called chrome base, it's called now. But what I like about it is the fact that you put it on 60 seconds in the lamp and you're done. It takes any chrome. I've never had any problems with it. You haven't got to guess under cure, over cure, all of that malarkey. I've just put a little bit of black in there just so I can see where I'm painting. Might have a little bit more in, just so it shows up more. There we go, that'll do. You go over there, and then so I'm using this long brush because I want to. Now I'm not bothered if it goes right to the edge because I would file that bit anyway. Because when you chrome, you don't want it on right on the edge of your nail, because that's when it can peel. So whenever I chrome, I always go around the edges. And make sure that I've scratched them. Oh, got the shakes. Just bring that in a little bit, just so you can see it when it's on my nail. Make sure there's none gone over the edge. There we go. So 60 seconds exactly in the lamp. That is base coated. Now we are going to top coat it. And that is that one done. You see, I'm just trying to keep that as thin as possible at that end. I'm not planning on buffing these or anything if I can help it. Just make sure it hasn't gone over the edges. Nope. Get that shin the lamp. So that is that one done. Then we have, where are we? We're waiting for that one, almost 60 seconds for that one. What's the other nail? The middle nail, middle for diddle. Middle for diddle, middle for diddle. Right, this one, ooh, I am going to matte because I want to do a French. So I want to make sure that the French is perfect. So the best way for me to get a perfect Peter Piper picked a peppers. Yeah, the best way for me to get a perfect French is to have the perfect base. Excuse me. And that, for me, that is a matte base. I just find you can just wipe the tacky layer off. I just find the matte base is better for me. Alright, so while that's matting, we'll shall chrome this one. Where's my chrome gone? Oh, I've put it away, haven't I? Oh, right. Is it this chrome? Yes, it's this chrome. Cracking up. So and do you know what I haven't done? I haven't wiped the tacky layer off, didn't I? Hey, I thought this was going to go everywhere, but that's not. Oh, I do apologise. Full of cold. Sorry about that. Right, so yeah, we'll just get that on there, get that shit on, get that shit on, get that shit on. Like I say, it doesn't matter, see how there's an edge there, doesn't matter, because I'm going to file it anyway. I just want plenty of this on, and then I'm going to use my finger. I don't know why, I think it just must be the oils in your finger or something, it does something. So there we are. And because wipe the tacky layer off that, it hasn't adhered to that bit either. So that's good. Happy days. Put that up there, out that way. And then we are going to put a sticker on. I'll tell you what. This might go horribly wrong, mightn't it? If I put this sticker on in the wrong place, it might pull me. I'll do. It could possibly pull the chrome off, but if it does, I'll just re-chrome. I'll just re-chrome it. These stickers are an absolute swine. Ow. See what I mean? Right. I mean, right. That's as good as it's gonna get. Squish it down. Squish it down. Squish it down. If I was doing a normal set, then I would probably just have like base coated over the top of that. Which snake shall I have? The dark one or the light one? I think the dark one. Yeah, back over here, yeah. I don't really like putting snakes on shit, but that's just me. Because I'm a soft shit. Come on. I mean, I can put snakes on a nail and dream about them that, and well, have nightmares about them that night. So when you have a phobia of things, it isn't funny. Do you know what I mean? It's just, yeah. Right, and then I'm going, like I said, I'm going to scratch the edge. And then that just gives the top coat and base coat something to stick to. Where's me? Come here, Jeffrey. I need you, Jeffrey. There we go. Make sure that's completely stuck down. And then we get some base coat. Where are you? Why have I got two top coats out? What the hell? Anywho, why have I got two? One's base, that's base coat, or is that? No, I have top coat. Confused.com. I thought I had velvet matte. Is that sort of no white top coat? Sort of no white top coat. Don't worry, I'll cut all this shit out. Anyway, I'm supposed to have matted something and I don't know what I'm supposed to have matted. Never mind. Whatever it was, it's not matte. It's got shiny top coat. Put you over there. Give that a little wiperoo. I don't like mess. Right. Try this again. Get this. Make sure that's nice and stuck down. Base coat, shall. I'm just going to float it over the sticker at the end. And then just feather it a little bit up that way. I don't want it too thick. There's always somebody making a racket, isn't there, when you're trying to do nails? It can't just be my house. Right, so we've got that on there, so we need to get that in the middle for diddle. And just, I shouldn't do that with my finger. But I need to if I put it in the lamp. Right, that's 60 seconds. Get that straight off my hand. I wouldn't normally do that, but I normally have gloves on. So very, very naughty. Very, very naughty. Right, I've got both of these because I want the French in the same place. Just to give us an idea. I'll do that one off camera, providing it matches this one. Up the side. can't talk when I'm doing this bit, because I would make a mistake. There we go. Sometimes I fill the bottom in with the brush, the other brush, the brush out the bottle. Sometimes I just do it with this liner brush, simply because I don't want it thick on the sides. As you can see, I can pull it away from the sides. I think I've given my neighbour a heart attack today, because I don't mind people playing the music loud. We all sometimes play music loud, don't we? But for some reason, she'll put the music on loud and she'll play 10 seconds of a song, and then she'll turn it off, and then she'll play 10 seconds of another song, and then she'll get fed up with that one, and then she'll play 10 seconds of another. I'm like, oh my god. I had it on pause. I paused my video. I thought, right, just going to play her music for a while. I'll just pause it and or record the rest later. Whatever. Not going to stop people playing their music loud, but oh my god. When she started playing 20 seconds of a bloody song, I lost my shit. So I was very, very naughty. I may have shouted a swear word. I mean, she doesn't know that I was definitely shouting at her, even though I was. Right. What about that? Will that do, Shmoo? And now the dog's barking. Not that the dog knows I'm recording, obviously. I'm just gonna try. There's a little tiny bit there, doesn't wanna, that's it. That'll do. Get that shit in the lamp. Yeah, so she, and then the music went off instantly. I'm so naughty. I'm so naughty. I'm so naughty. Wait a minute, that's sticky. Why is that sticky? It's not sticky. Right, anyway, right, we're going to do this nail. But we're going to do it with this one. So we're going to do a... Is it jade? I think it's jade. I think it's jade. Now, I'm not going to do 2 coats because I did a base colour underneath, just so that I wouldn't have to... I wasn't sure what I was going to do on this nail, actually. I didn't know whether it was going to be a French. So I think Frenches look quite nice on the thumb, don't they? But I wasn't sure. So I'll get that in the lamp. What's this meant to be? Oh yeah, this is going to be jade as well. I don't need to show you 2 jade nails, do I? No, don't need to see that twice. Right, so I'll just do this one with the base coat. So when obviously sometimes you get a lip, and I don't want that. So I'm going to base coat it now that I've got me French where I want it. I just want to smooth it out. There is a code for Madam Glam as well in the description box. I haven't been sent any PR for a while, but I haven't emailed them either. So, and obviously I'm not a VIP anymore because I don't want to be paying tax, etc. Anywho, doesn't matter. There's a video coming which will explain all. I do actually have that video of Madam Glam, and I have some more Madam Glam sat over there because I had to spend my VIP money that I had banked. So, right, so this is the jade nail. So, I'm just going to do a little bit of just here and there. Doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, and then what I like to do is I like to get some alcohol in there. Give me a brush of clean, and then just put a little bit of alcohol on there. And I try and just do it on the one side. For some reason, it seems to work. Just makes it spread on that side. I think that might do. Yep. Let's chin the lamp. So we'll give that 60 seconds. Then we've got this one, which is the, yes, what is it? It's the French nail, that's what it is. Right, we've got some little doodahs here. Little doodahs, technical term, doodahs. And we're going to put some Muttley's away again. Does anybody else's husband actually listen to them? Don't let the dog outside when you're watering the garden, because I'm recording. These are the very words. And now there's somebody at the door. It's all right. We'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going, Michelle. Jesus, take the door for its hinges, why don't you? Ah, where's me doofer? And I think I'll have this one up here. That sounds like my next door neighbour talking to my husband. She's probably come to apologise for the music. I'm such a meanie. I'm such a meanie. But who does that? Who plays like 10 seconds of a song and then changes it? I was annoyed. Now that's going to be sticky out a bit, but we'll fill it in with what do you call it? Yeah, top coat. That's what I'm looking for. Right, and then that's the first layer on. Now, I know this seems a bit weird, putting pink on, but I just want, I think it makes a difference. It might not, I don't know. But I just like to do a layer of the pink. I mean, it's barely there, but you see how it just mutes it. Basically just dry brushing it on. And then I'll give that a full cure, and then we'll do some more of this on it. In the meantime, see if my French is cooked. My French is cooked. This French is cooked. That's my other French. So we'll get some top coat on this. Now if I'm wearing this sort of thing on my nails, I like to go over the top of these so they don't tarnish, and I like to get in between them like so, so things don't catch in them. That was indeed my neighbour. Come to apologise for blasting the music. I mean, it was loud. The last time she did it, YouTube picked it up on my video in the background, so I had to redo the video. Never mind. I don't mind people playing their music loud, but Jesus, 10 seconds of a song and then 10 seconds of a song, no, it's very irritating. And because I'm full of cold and not feeling me best, I was not as patient as I probably should have been. Get that shit in the lamb. But hey ho, I'm not perfect. There's not many people that are. So I lost my shit. So there we are. So again, we're gonna just darken up some lines. Just here and there. Just so that they're a bit darker than the faded ones. That'll do. We'll just give that a nuke. I have no idea what I'm doing on. What am I doing on that nail? Oh, I'm doing this on the same on this nail on her. So we've got that one. We've got that one. So that's the pinky. That's the pointer. Frenchy French is the middle nail. Then we've got this one, so we're going to base coat him. Get you back over there. I just showed you on this finger instead of that finger because it's a bit bigger. But I like the jade, so I decided I would have two of them. You don't really need a lot of base coat on, it's quite flat. My husband just denied all knowledge of hearing us shout. Oh dear. He's like, oh, I don't know. I didn't hear her. Good job she doesn't watch my nail videos. Oh, how wee, man. Bloody fluff fuzzies. Get it. Is that it? There we are. That shit lamp. And then we have our middle nail. Meeny middle for diddle. That's that one. That's going to be that one. That's what. Well, I think we're nearly done. We just got to put some stickers on this one. So I've got these out, as I was thinking like belts, like bullets. I don't know. I don't know. And then nothing. That's what I was thinking anyway. Get that out of the way so I don't stick my arm in it. Shit. Stuck my finger in it instead. So now we'll get some stickers on this. Right. Give that a wipe. Get the tacky layer off. So I would normally, or I should say I used to, put stickers on a matte surface, but I found lately, because the mattes are so good, that I found that the stickers won't stick to the mat anymore, so I'm having to wipe the tacky layer off, or I use foil gel. Excuse me, sorry about that. Absolutely loading of cold. Right, I'm gonna have one. That's not straight. Shit. Shit. Right, that's gonna have to be straight enough because that's all I've got left. I will be most unhappy if that happens again. These are old stickers. That looks straight, doesn't it? Oh. I don't think I'll be able to get that off. Oh, just. I wonder if that one's longer. Oh, it is. Goody goody. Oh, it's not bloody straight, is it? Is that straight? It's as straight as it's going to get. And then when you cut the sides off, cut them inside the edge. Don't cut them on the edge, like see how that one's right on the edge. Lift it up. Come on, you wee little timorous beastie. Just lift it up slightly. And just cut it short. There we go. Get rid of them bits. And then make sure these are down properly. Because if they're not, the base coat will lift them. To be fair, you'll not see the sides anyway, because I'm wearing them. be hidden in my side walls. This nail's thicker than I would like, but it's got stickers on, so I need to just pop it upside down for 5. See if we can get that nice and even. That's not bad. That's not bad. We'll get that nuked and then we'll get some top coat on. We'll give it a file. And then I think we're nearly ready. Yes, we are. Right, here they are. It's too pretty. Gorgeous. I like them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed them. If I've had them on, I shall put some pictures in, but obviously I've just put these ones on, so I may not be wearing them just yet, but they're ready for when I am ready, if you know what I mean. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding-a-ling-ling, never miss an upload. And I'll see you lovely lot in the next one. Bye-bye.